If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
I gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Lurks in the shadows of the Hive City. Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war.
I found out that fucking
Choose
Daredevil's
your words
premiering tonight.
wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
So I took a shower. I
It is
gotta
your
go out and
actions
try to
I
find a
will
roach or
judge.
two.
I
So I
need not
can
remind you of the
chill out
consequences you
tonight and
suffered
watch
the
Daredevil
last
the
time.
premiere.
If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
I was no, I didn't get any weed. I got a guy that said he would front me at quarter at $85, but only if I left my phone and wallet with him.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure
I'm trying
our
to figure that
chapter
out right
remains
now. I
pure,
jumped in the
not
shower.
yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty. as I
Yeah,
was
he
then,
wants 15 bucks
protecting a
per
system
gram
from
up.
ruin.
He said a deal of 85. 36. I told him I can go get a quarter for 36 bucks. He said, well, if I can go get the quarter for 36 bucks.
We have a fuel spill. I'll run and fetch the physical protection gear. We don't have time for that. You'll not be much help without your eyesight. All right, fine, but hurry. This ignite will lose all our eyesight.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Avarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
I'm waiting for some calls to come in. I would just go walk around. I won't go walk around. I'm not going to hold you to it, Sauce. The guy that offered this was an associate of mine. He knows me. At least to say that, like, we're not friends anymore, but...
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
I have some
What
butts
exactly
that'll
is
last
that
me over the
message?
night.
speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the Second Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I got
I
lots
was
of food
serving
and
with the
said
Death
just
Watch.
when I got $100
There would
on
be
Friday,
records.
I didn't buy any weed. I bought groceries and
Not for a Black Shield.
thinking that
A Black Shield.
Daredevil wouldn't
You
premiere
erased
until
your chapter
Wednesday
markings.
night.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused.
But
It was my
I just
penance.
found out it's
What
premiering
were you
tonight.
accused of?
corruption.
Well, enjoy, Sauce.
Move out. Delta Wing,
I don't know where
box check.
Value Bud is. I have
Still on our gunship.
Casual Cannabis down on
Thalassa has
34th and
landed, and
118th.
soon a tyrant will fall.
I have
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay.
Some
Maintain
kind of
box reports.
Bud
Damocles out.
Buddies or something on 50th and 118th. And there's a couple other stores I don't go to. I don't know where Value, whatever it is. And I don't have a vehicle to
The
go out.
Astropath
and
relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
I won't
What's
have
with the
bus
arch
fare
enemy?
until Thursday morning
Sporadic
until I can
reports,
put money on my
but they
art
are
card.
here.
Men of honor, do we fear the Valzinos that hammer at our door? Damn right! For we are the Cadian Eighth, the most fearsome, tenacious, and relentless bloody men and women that ever crossed the stars! Cadia, our home, lies scattered across the stars. But do we relent? No, sir! No! For we are vengeance! And we shall bring death to any that threaten the sacred soil of the Imperium! You will give
Let's
your
kill them all!
in the name of our holy Emperor! You are
Loading up.
You have disgraced us in the name of all that is good and pure! In the name of our holy Emperor! Death! Squad! Ready?
Cowards. That's what's happened to cowards and traitors.
Failed you. I beg of you that you forgive my cowardice.
The stink!
Hogan knows that. These bastards can poison you with their stench alone.
Empress taste! Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles!
Understood. Damocles out.
I did the whole make
Chiron.
escort thing for 2
If we
years and it was
encounter
good
Chaos
money.
forces,
It's just the
you
women
need
have
not
no
concern yourself
fucking
with me,
whatever.
Lieutenant.
Disappear like that again. And you'll be facing the
Oh,
master of the
Sauce.
watch. I understand.
Sir, why did you not
I
tell
don't
us
like
of your
pimps
penance
or
earlier?
escorts.
It was not your business.
I think they're poxes
And now
on
it is.
society. I've
have
never
made
got
it
along
so.
with a pimp
Through suspicion and intrigue.
and fucking hoes. Only hoes I ever liked are the ones that bought my drugs. Other than that, I don't have a use for them. No matter how lonely I get, no matter how fucking whatever fucking I was, I would never, and I mean never, spend money on a hooker. and fucking be a part of that.
Open the gates.
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
I sold crack for about fucking 3 weeks. I sold coke for about a month and a half. I took all my coke dealers when I was selling coke and turned them all into fucking weed and hash fucking clients. The crack dealers, I didn't have time for them and didn't care, so fuck. I could have made a lot of money off crack because I don't do it, but I also don't believe in the whole fucking thing. Just because so many people in my life were addicts and I seen how they ruined their lives and their families' lives and everybody else's lives, why would I partake in that? You know? Constantine, what's up, my man? I love that name, Constantine. If I had ever had a kid, I'd name it Constantine. They got lots of balls to play with, fucking Lisa. They have to be rubber balls because Padawan, if they're tennis balls, Padawan rips them apart. Like, she'll take all the fuzzy part off a tennis ball and then dig into the, she'll tear them apart. Can do this together.
Stand aside.
Stand aside, puny man.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord. Close the gates!
The relay is ahead. To its course. Engage!
These are my guys. Oh.
Another one dead. Restocking.
Leia likes fucking rubber. The one thing, fucking, there used to be a Walmart in Abbotsfield Mall, or they call it Riverside Mall now. And we used to buy all their rubber chickens up because Leia loves rubber chickens for some strange reason. She likes the squeakiness. Padawan can't stand the squeak. If there's anything that's sweet, she will tear into it just to get the squeaky out for some reason. The little plastic thing that squeaks, that when you squeeze it, it squeaks. Patty will rip it out. I have not met a toy that Patty ever bought that she has not ripped out the squeaky thing. Sorry, there is one. It's a bone that's wrapped up in thick rubber, and she hasn't got into it yet. From the dollar store. Ironically.
path is clear.
Incoming! Damn spores!
The Cadians will make short work of them.
Indeed.
Tug of War. She likes playing Tug of War. Both of them. Both the girls. Lando's more into chewing things. He likes stuffed toys, but everybody keeps taking his stuffed toys from him. He likes squeaky stuffed toys, Lando does. Oh, where'd that tank come from? That's helpful.
I think we found our exit.
The relay.
Hattie likes ropes, but she'll tear the ropes apart.
Delta Wing. We have given the Inferno
Honestly, I
signals
just
a
looked at the
fitting
list
burial.
and made it up one day being high and stoned.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without
I didn't
the
think
connection
people
to the
would
hive
actually
mind,
look and
but
buy
their
things up
focus is
that
still
way.
on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment.
By the
Enemy
way,
cohesion
Constantine
still
is
in
my
full
BF.
effect.
I found your
That
stream
beast
through
is
him.
not yet
Oh, well,
dead.
that's cool.
Our word is bond.
Constantine.
This void
I still
spawn
say I love
behemoth
that
has seen
name.
its
I love the
last
show.
day.
It was fucking one of my Keanu Reeves fucking favorite movies before. Well, now it still is. I'll fucking always watch Constantine. They're supposed to be coming out with a Constantine 2 that I want to see.
Changing magazine. War gear prime.
Those are good.
Lay waste to them, brothers.
No, haven't, Lisa. That's what I'm stressing, that we have to meet first and figure everything out, you know?
Going from.
The reason I'm living in this garage is because when Steve passed and his family had to sell the house, I was promised that to a person that said they would rent to me a place out in Smoky Lake, which is just outside of Edmonton. It's a nice little town, quiet. So I got all excited. So for months, like for 6 months, she led us on, led me and Kathy and Gino fucking along, and some other people that were helping me. And on October 1st, when I was filing some lawsuit papers, change of address actually, on October 1st I was filing change of address for my lawsuits to this place, because I already paid my rent like 3-4 days before in September. Oops. Hold on. Audio mic. Oh, all audio. Mono audio for play the same on both left and headphones. Sound effects. Okay. Oh, I'm not hearing anything now. I don't know if that worked. Anything you wish on the wish list at the top want? Anything that, for my dogs. My dogs always come first. I'll put my dog before fucking myself.
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
I kind of have
Then
a
we
say
must
in the
find
wish
the
list
power and
too.
restore it.
Collars. Medium-sized collar for Lando, and I think fucking Leia takes an extra large collar. A large collar.
Small minds.
A fine gift from the Forge.
Another thing I was looking forward to seeing was that fucking Mandalorian. No, just a large collar. She's not extra large. Extra large would be for something like a, if the pricing mat, if the size, if they have a sizing chart, she's a German Shepherd. So it's usually large. Extra large is for like St. Bernards and fucking, you know, humongous dogs like that. Medium size or large.
Munitions secured.
Take out those mines.
A new bong. I don't smoke out of bongs. There's a couple of reasons why I don't smoke bongs.
With this,
One,
we shall defy
it
death's
builds up your
grasp.
tolerance and you go through your fucking weed faster. And two, you burn through your weed way too fast. That's why I roll it fucking with tobacco and fucking add tobacco and fucking roll joints. Because then I can have roaches. But I don't have any roaches, so I'm out of shit out of luck
Open the
tonight.
door.
I'd rather smoke them. Like I said, bongs, yeah, you do get higher. You do get higher from a bong,
Traitor Astartes.
Cut them down.
but it also builds up your tolerance, so you need more weed to fucking get higher. You just burn through your weed too much. I'm poor. I have to fucking be able to conserve my weed and whatnot. Sorry, just fucking entering somebody on fucking live. Okay, I once smoked. Okay, hold on. I'm catching up to a couple of fucking. Do you need a bit of cash for some buds, Chris? Or no? I don't want to insult you. I could handle. Hey, I could handle fucking $40. Hey, Chris, when are you gonna get a criminal record check? I want to copy all your charges on papers. I once smoked oil from my pipe. I put a little pebble in the pipe and heated it up with a lighter, then did a dab on it. My younger days. God damn. I have never, and here's the thing, I have never done any of those dabs. Just because me being me, I know the kind of chemicals that can be put in drugs and everything, so I don't trust dabs. Or dabbing, or whatever they fucking call it.
The heretics mean to stop us.
To all appearances, yes.
Elaborate.
The traitor legion's
But
legacy of
I
deception
fucking
goes back
Steve, my
10,000
fucking my
years.
bra that passed away used to make oil, so we used to smoke it that way.
I am not convinced.
How I used to smoke oil was on a
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
I would like to try dabs, but like I said, I get too worried about the chemicals inside of it. Shit, something just fucking rocked my world. Yeah, so I've never did dabs just because of the chemicals inside of it. Just the same reason I don't fucking vape. I heard about the popcorn lung issue.
They never learn.
Whose wish list isn't mine? Isn't theirs? Okay, what's going on here? Dabs will hit you hard. You need to have a high tolerance first. You see, and that's another thing about dabs. Since Steve showed me how to, made oil. He didn't get to show me how to make oil, but that oil was pretty fucking potent. And that was, with the chemicals he used, he was conscientious about the chemicals he used to make the oil. So those dabs, I'd be concerned about, just to say. I'm old school. Roll it, smoke it. But once you start fucking making chemicals out of it, then you have to add shit, fucking, in order to get a high out of it.
Heresy and corruption. The Tyranids seek to consume that as well. If they kill each other, all the better.
That's cool. See, I get a lot of flack for my weed use, but weed fucking, okay, I suffer from antisocial personality disorder with an impulse control problem, add on with PTSD and anxiety. So if I don't smoke weed, I won't go outside. I won't have anything to do with fucking people. I'll watch TV. I won't even game. I'll just sit there and watch TV and fucking... I won't have anything to do with fucking...
Stay with
There should be no confusion, Lisa. It's my wish list. I opened it up because you asked me to.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
You and Constantine asked me if I needed something. I said I needed a collar for Leia. Large collar, German Shepherd, husky size. If it doesn't come out of my mouth, fucking Lisa, then don't fucking listen. That's the way I say it. It's the way I learned in life. There used to be a game they used to teach you in school where they'd line you up in a gym. Kids line up in a gym and they would tell the kid in the back something. And then by the time it got all the way to the front, it would change. You know? It was an old-time game. I guess Gen X would know about this game. But yeah, back in school, they used to fucking line you up in a fucking lineup. So the teacher would go in the back of the line, and say like a phrase to a kid. And then that kid would have to repeat that phrase to the kid in front, and so on and so on and so on. And by the time it went from back to front, it was like totally different fucking, you know, from what the teacher said. Telephone? Was that the game? Exactly. There you go, Constantine. That's the way I always learned. If it doesn't come out of the person that you're asking, then you just kind of don't fucking believe it. It's one of the reasons...
Should have remained with the main force.
It's one of the reasons I became such a good drug dealer, because I only listened to the people that would fucking give me the drugs and nobody else. It's one of the great reasons I'm a good worker on a job site, but also a bad worker, because I will only listen to like the supervisor, and then anybody under him I just ignore. That freaking guy from Hamilton. What's up, Hamilton?
How do you know that? Why else would the traitors be trying so hard to stop us?
Well, that's a concerning red flag, Sauce. When he rents from my mom, I'm kinda gonna have more control over what he does when he streams, because I control the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'll pay for my own Wi-Fi. I've always paid for my own Wi-Fi because of gaming. I don't want fucking my gaming to fucking lag. Yeah, that's why I always keep my own Wi-Fi. That Emmett kid that fucking was bitching about me cutting his Wi-Fi off fucking when he was living here. I cut his Wi-Fi off because he didn't want to pay his rent. And then fucking rent, fucking you have to pay your bills on time in order to get Wi-Fi is what I told him. Because the bill comes in on the, I pay the bills on the 28th, no later. And he fucking, I'd have to chase him down until the first or second in order to get my fucking bill money.
You are an Ultramarine. Now act like one.
Oh, those are my guys. Fuck around and find out. That wasn't a phrase back in my day. That was just fucking reality, you know? The hard way. I took a lot of fucking hard ways around. And I fucked around many times and found out. That's why I hope my channel, people can understand. I'm not here to tell people like influencers how to be better or fucking everything. I'm here to teach them about fucking what I learned or what fucking, don't do the things I did. Learn from my mistakes before you do them yourself, because I can tell you the consequences of the mistakes that I made were not fucking happy at some times. Oh, hold on. Don't I have a jetpack now?
Redeploy.
I'm a millennial.
Space Marines.
I'm not sure what a millennial is supposed to represent. Sorry. I just keep hearing I'm a latchkey kid and I'm a Gen X, and fucking you Gen Xers are the fucking people that nobody wants to bother.
Repositioning.
...1980 and 1996. Those were some fucking... I have to admit, listen, I'm not fucking...
Moving.
80, would you say? 1980. I did not like the 80s, but the 90s, I sold a lot. I made a lot of fucking money. I liked the 90s.
Thalassa, report.
The vile Xenos slicks.
Thalassa, you cut out.
Fucking 86. I remember what I was doing in 86.
Thalassa.
You wish you were a teen in the
So
80s?
of our 3 objectives, none have been achieved.
No going back now. Resupplying.
I don't know. I was a teen in the 80s. The 80s were better than the 70s. I fucking hated the 70s. I still hate bell bottoms today, to this day. And corduroy pants. Don't even fucking come near me with corduroys. Corduroy anything. I fucking hated that shit. I hated them when they came back in the fucking mid-90s. Everybody was wearing fucking bell bottoms. My ex-fiance wanted to get fucking bell bottoms. I looked at her and said, listen, I'm not all about fucking domestic violence or something, but you fucking start putting fucking corduroys on, there's gonna be some domestic violence happening up in here. I fucking hate fucking bell bottoms.
Engaging thrusters.
That was a joke, people. I wouldn't fucking beat a woman over fucking bell bottoms. Hey, how the fucker get over there? They both went over there.
Changing magazine.
Is he bringing that fucking shit up again?
Redeploy. Reload.
Sauce, you remember where you said fucking you didn't fucking... Where you said you didn't like being compared to that big Dallas? And then you said you understood when people started comparing you to Big Dallas and everything and how it hurt you?
Repositioning.
Okay. The 80s music was so good. I have to admit, you were right about that, Lisa. The 80s, there was some great tunes in the 80s. There you go, Sauce. There you go about that being taken advantage behind bars. Friendship. I've told this guy not to fucking be talking that shit because I'm getting sick of hearing it. And he keeps bringing it up. He keeps fucking insinuating I got raped or touched or some shit in fucking jail. I've asked him politely. I've asked him meaningfully. And he keeps fucking... It goes in through 1 year out. Yeah. There you go, Lisa. Sauce, why are you bringing that up? I thought he said he didn't experience that. I heard that about your mom also, Sauce.
Make sure you clean your wounds.
Changing magazine.
See, Sauce, you don't like being compared to Dallas, but yet you do the exact same things, and your wording is the exact same as Dallas. Dallas went on this for the same fucking trip, too. Oh, you went to jail, you were diddled and all this shit in jail. No matter how many times I told him to shut up and knock it off, he never did.
Space Marine to do your damn duty.
Yet you say you don't like being compared to See, Sauce, one of the things that I grew up fucking in the days where loose lips sink ships. So if you went around saying that shit, you fuck, especially fucking somebody get, if I was fucking, well, fuck. I shouldn't even say that. Anybody else,
They will not get
I would
past.
kick their fucking teeth down their throat for fucking even thinking that shit, Sauce.
Guys are struggling with all this dust.
And the very fact that fucking I've told you multiple times, please stop it. Stop fucking saying this shit. Stop fucking spreading this shit. You keep fucking doing it. It's like you keep jabbing, poking.
Jump back found with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed.
Lieutenant, what are your orders? We fight.
At last. Ultramar!
Come on, Talassa.
That's what you said no more than an hour ago. You said it the other day too. Sauce. Here's the one thing that means everything to me. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care fucking how good looking you are. I don't care about fucking how big somebody is or whatever. The only thing I care about people is if I can trust them. Trust is the be end all that starts with me. You could be the richest motherfucker on the place of the earth, on the fucking planet. I don't give a shit. If I can't trust you, you're meaningless to me. Steve was my friend, I'm my friend. And even though he had money, enough, our friendship was based on trust. He knew I never asked him for money. I never cared about his money.
I am death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
And any money I borrowed off him, I'd always make it a point to pay him back.
Going Changing magazine.
I always paid my rent, even though fucking whatnot. We always had a friend. We always had a deal, me and Steve. Never let money become fucking in between friendship, because we both got screwed over by fucking having money and people fucking taking advantage of us. Him because fucking he did what he did for his money and was able to buy fucking properties and whatnot. Me being a former drug dealer and fronting people and everything, seeing how fucking money fucking affects friendship. So we made an agreement, fucking never let money come between us. And that's why we respected fucking each other so much. The fuck is that? Money doesn't mean much to me. Looks don't mean much to me after everything I've been through. Trust and friendship means everything to me.
Ammunition depleted.
You cannot buy trust. Shit.
They are not winning yet.
Grenade location.
And you cannot buy friendship. Well, I guess you can if you're a Hollywood star, but look how far that lasts you. P. Diddy bought his friends. Look how that worked out. Who's another one? James, that fucking Martison dude from fucking the 70s show. Oh, that little bastard. When I was younger and a fucking drug dealer, I seen all the friends that I had and fucking... I learned my lesson the hard way. Like Lisa said, fuck around and find out. I fucked around and I found out the hard way. It's still fucking alive, that piece of shit.
What is this?
Thalassa. They killed the Hive Tyrant.
They are falling. All of them.
The fuck?
The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Thalassa?
Thalassa to Damocles. The
Yeah,
alien
no
contaminates our
weed,
world no longer.
no coke. Do you like the Calgary?
Lieutenant
I've never been to the
Titus
Calgary
Dorina.
Stampede.
Area secure.
I've never even been to
Open the
K-Days. Too fucking bloody expensive. I have never
Let's
been
go.
to a fucking, whatchamacallit, one of those carnivals. I worked one of them. Like those fucking carnival things that come into town. I worked one of them, but I've never actually been... I've never been on any of those rides. I was on a roller coaster over at fucking Wonderland when it first fucking opened up back in the 80s. But other than that, I've never been to a fucking... Like Ottawa had the X. I used to go there to sell drugs at it. Never been on the rides. I worked it.
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure.
So
the
I worked a
captain
couple of
hears your
carnivals, fucking working the rides, putting up and tearing down, but I've never been to a carnival. And that's kind of questioned because when I was, what, about 7 or 8,
Upon completion of this mission,
Joan,
I request
Farrell's
transfer
mother,
to
gave
another
me
squad.
money to go to the local Grand Center.
pass
Grand
your
Center
request to
had
the
like a
captain.
carnival that would come through. I only have anger issues towards stupidity. But anyway, Joan gave me money to go to the Grand Center Carnival they had. I never got to go because Farrell, her son, took the money from me and went and bought a Kiss 2 Alive. And then we went and picked up cans. We went and picked up a bunch of cans for money to make up, because to make up money to go to the carnival, but we never did go. We ended up buying pop shop pop. What's going on here?
Quit staring and keep working.
Sauce, I don't think he has anger issues. Sauce got plenty of stupid. I'll remember that when you're asking me for housing. Maybe just forget about it. Now, why allow Constantine to call me stupid and all this stuff about abuse? Can I file on that? Sauce for nothing, man? You don't understand, do you? Sauce, I don't see you seeing, you know, you go off and say that I'm diddled and I was fucking sexually abused in jail. And then when I confront you about it, you say that I have anger problems, even though I've told you multiple times it never happened. Please don't bring it up. But yet, this whole incident that Constantine's annoyed about, and Lisa's annoyed about, and I'm annoyed about, is because you, once again, I heard Lisa, did you ever hear Chris got diddled out of jail?
Eyes looking away as I turn to meet their gaze. I am being watched. I know what my instincts tell me. Despite my lack of proof, despite their dismissals, the Thousand Sons have infiltrated this facility.
How did everyone not get to say I'm sorry.
I have to believe it would take a while to open up. What? Now, if you had that happen, I believe it would take a while to open up about it. And that's why I kept on.
That's prelude is the perfect time to seek the Emperor's guidance.
Messages 9.
Restocking.
2, 9, 18, and 36 are vacant.
Is this the Xenos
Join the choir.
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychers.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late. This will serve me well.
And Sauce, you keep saying we're friends and everything, but you keep bringing up that issue, and then a friend wouldn't keep poking. A friend wouldn't need more than one time. I've never had a friend tell me more than once. If I did something to offend them or piss them off or said something, I've never had a friend to have to tell me twice not to do what I did to piss them off. I respect them.
You shouldn't be here.
I have a message for Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
That is true. A true friend keeps caring, but caring doesn't mean that you keep fucking pestering the person over abuse that you think happens.
You would flee from
You know what I'm saying?
I would have you know.
Exactly. Like Constantine said, friends don't say that shit.
Give me
Oh,
your
what
message.
the fuck? Take Sauce. You don't like being compared to Dallas. You don't like people saying you're big Dallas,
Let us
whatever. You get pretty pissed off about it because everybody keeps calling you Dallas.
Silence.
If we scroll back about an hour ago when I started this, you said, please don't call me Dallas. It hurts. And then you said, I understand where you're coming from now, where you keep saying fucking about the fucking abuse. I won't do it. But then an hour later, you will go and ask Lisa, hey, did you ever hear about Chris getting diddled in jail? Never good when somebody cuts themselves like that and starts bleeding blood. It's always something evil. There you go. Sauce, I'll forgive you. Come on over. Bring me a couple of joints and you're forgiven.
What is this? I do not know.
You wish to bring Golgai here that you may kill him. Heretic.
See, what'd I tell you? Anytime somebody cuts their hands open and starts leaking blood, it's never good. Shoot her!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant! Gadriel, I am no heretic.
Uses the power of stone by himself. You must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him!
Clay Browser. Well, it'd be better if I had a fucking couple of joints. Daredevil Born Again tonight. Born Again is premiering tonight. I thought it was Wednesday. Unfortunately, it's tonight. Sucks. Who the fuck is this guy now? A bit of blood.
What sickly pleasure to bide beyond the immaterial. My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus. So long have I watched thee through a tattered veil. Yearning.
Could be hemorrhoids.
I assure you it will be brief.
Hemorrhoids will make you shit blood. When you go to the bathroom, what the fuck is hemorrhoids? Google them. If the blood comes out separately from your fucking shit, it's hemorrhoids. If it's mixed in with your shit, then you got something more serious.
Munitions secured.
I haven't seen her. Ironically, when I gave her I have a stalker named Emmett that's been stalking me and talking shit about me. The last time I talked to... There you go. The last time I talked to Rosie, we were going to do an idea for a film about me and my roommate that was transcending man, who now turns out to be my fucking stalker. I still fucking like and respect Rosie. Don't get fucking, no. Antisocial Limited and broke the documentary. ID Productions. TVO had them. We shot them for TVO. I'm not a Nazi. People can do what they want. Don't have to ask me for fucking permission. The only thing people need to ask me for permission is fucking if I'm directly involved.
This way.
I go to the Edmonton Remand Center. That's an antisocial. That's an antisocial limited where we go to the Remand Center. That was a nice fucking welcoming surprise that Rosie had for me. I was kind of excited to go to the Remand Center for that. He kicked my ass and left.
Did he escape? I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, coming.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the Word Bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
Did you say...
Returning to the battle barge.
No, Rosie never got me into rehab. Never had a reason to go to rehab.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
No, Rosie and me were going to do another film with my former roommate that I was renting to, who was a transitioning woman to man. I've never turned down work. See, there you go. Fuck it again, sauce. Don't thank me for those films. Thank Rosie. I just appeared in them. I gave her some substance to... I gave her some background to Dave. Because Dave, it was just going to be about Dave and his business. I gave Broke some fucking something else to fucking see besides Dave. And Antisocial was an idea that was put before me, and I thought I could use it to help expose child abuse and how people are fucking ignoring it, and it, you know, all that.
Brothers, this is Aurora. With
Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered?
Where is Luz?
Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Have a good night, fucking Lisa.
Perhaps you were right.
Be truthful, I've never seen either movie.
What's up, theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well...
I don't know how to fucking put it on screen.
We prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next. The enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed.
I find that people fucking watch themselves, get full of themselves, and then they start losing reality. One of my girlfriends,
it's a burial.
One of my girlfriends, my exes.
4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, the battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot, to say the least.
What's with you and infatuation with fucking jail and fucking rape in jail?
Can't afford to miss. He's right. Someone will need to get close.
Glay.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you.
Like, I know a lot of people seen Oz and fucking believe in Oz, but that's a fictitious jail. Canadian jails don't fucking, there is rape, but there's not rape in fucking, you know?
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Inform Thunderhawk pilots that all flight paths will be
But anyway, because people watch themselves and get into films, they start fucking, you know. So that's one of the reasons I didn't want to watch it. I had a mission with those films, and that was to bring out abuse and show abuse that was there and everything. Because so many people, like, okay, for instance, in Antisocial Limited, they introduce Dale, who used to be my neighbor in the movie. He's a born-again Christian. And his excuse was, "Oh, we knew he wasn't getting loved," and something like that. He knew I was getting beat, but they didn't want to get involved with it. And it was something that I didn't appreciate when he said the whole thing. If you pay attention to my fucking facial reactions, you can see that I wasn't impressed fucking what he said.
As a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
Well, your friend's a clown. I don't believe you have a friend. I believe you're making this up, Sauce. And if you did have a friend that said people with long hair put Kool-Aid on their lips and lipstick and stuff and have to hold pockets, I would love for your friend to say that to my face. And I would even film the interaction. How do you know your facial expressions are if you've never seen it? Because I was there. I don't have to see something that I was there for. You're probably fucking right on that, Constantine.
Titus, I am troubled.
Here's
by
another
the call I
thing
have received from the
people don't seem to understand. I got a photographic memory, so I remember everything. Why did I not watch the movies? Because I lived
The
it.
Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant.
I didn't want to get full of myself
I was mistaken.
You attempted to
and start thinking
your
that fucking
lieutenant.
all of a sudden I met something. So that's why I didn't fucking...
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
I think I just got fired from this job, didn't I? Oh no, there's a bunch of guys going with me. I didn't even hear that. I think Sauce has a tick. I'll take a fucking eighth of weed right about now. Sauce, I thought you had me, man. I thought you were gonna come over and
Enemy have amassed the majority of their forces.
hook me up with some weed that you had.
Talassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demeria. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer. They will break, and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman, for the glory
So
of
that's not
Ultramar.
gonna happen.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Later, Constantine. You and Lisa have a good night. May you guys be blessed. Thank you for the caller. Thank you for the dog food. Thank you for your friendship. And thank you for your time. Hope to hear from you and see you again. Talk to you again.
Brothers,
Have a great night.
Captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics.
You guys are in
employ
Taiwan,
absolute
aren't you?
deception. You will be assaulted by lies.
Well, hopefully you don't get hit by a typhoon or fucking anything.
There will be each other.
God bless you
Trust
guys.
only
Take
your
care.
brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Oh, you're in Calgary? Okay. Well, I can't fucking say fucking wish you Calgary because you're in Calgary, you know? Fucking Edmontonians would freak out. You're wishing people in Calgary fucking good luck and good fortune and bless. So we'll keep that on the down low, okay? Has your life improved the films? In which way would you want to know, Clay? Because technically, no. it's made things more difficult for me because I'm in films and I can't fall back to selling drugs or anything that I used to do in order to make money. So that there's that.
Never done this before. You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No.
It
This will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this.
has it been life-changing?
But I am looking forward to it.
It did get the word. Hey, that's cool. It did get the word out about child abuse and did get fucking some people to fucking think about child abuse and whatnot. So I'm happy about that.
I must apologize.
But for me, like changing my life, like fucking for the better, no, it didn't.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
And that's no slight against Rosie or whatever. You know,
Question my motives.
the only thing that's gonna make my life better is if, you know, I write a book, it turns out to be a fucking whatever, a bestseller, and I make a movie and I get paid some money where I can actually go buy a house and buy a new life.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up.
Other than that, I'm doomed to fulfill the ending of this. Die alone and that's it.
Aye, sir.
I'd like to fucking open up my animal sanctuary. That's my main goal. And that's what I'm working towards. But I'm not gonna be fucking stupid and actually think fucking all this will actually happen. I have to fucking actually win my lawsuit, get something that good to happen to me to write about. Oops. Get some support and shit from people that I've never had that fucking probably could. That could, I have to do a summons because they're not sharing the information that's required, so I gotta go off and fucking do a subpoena. And I have to ask for a motion for a verdict on my second lawsuit because it's against fucking the Alberta government directly, Alberta Justice. So they're fucking, as I've been told by other lawyers here don't like fucking these lawsuits against the police and whatever because they tend to fucking dick around. Stall, hinder, play stupid little games. So you see, that's negativity, Sauce. His lawsuits aren't ever going to go through. There's a better chance of that than Emmett growing a pecker.
Clear a path.
We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
As I've said many a times, some things aren't about winning. It's about the fight itself.
My own eyes deceive me.
Sometimes you win just by fucking... The problem I have with writing a lawsuit, writing a book, is self-confidence.
Heretics waiting in
outmaneuver them.
And I got a couple of other issues too. Namely because fucking... Okay, I'm not looking for fame. Oh, you could... That's what I'd be looking for. I'd even willing to go 60-40 on all aspects. That was my quickest other choice, was to get a Ghost Rider, but then fucking, you know, where do you get the money to pay for it? I wouldn't expect anybody to do it for free, buddy. Everybody says that. I have fucking copyrights to the fucking, to everything, because fucking I wanted to write about. Like, I have an idea about the book, about fucking how it should be written, how it should come off, kind of thing. It's a fucking wordplay. It's a double entendre. What I was gonna call my book. Of a word.
Signal Talatta's efforts will be for naught.
That pillar of corruption perverts the land.
It's made for people to fucking think.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Shall be done. Are we going to let them beat us? The objective, brother.
She wrote a fucking book about fucking a bunch of kids. That's all I gotta say. Shit. Give me an ammo box right there. I don't want to have to change ammo.
Munitions secured.
That's not really a good joke, Sauce. Sauce. You know the only reason I don't get that mad at you? I gotta run to the north side. It's right by me. And you're not gonna bring any weed. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, Clay, you want to do that 60-40. Oh my God, I'm getting fucking... I wouldn't expect anybody to do it for free.
Sorcerer! I shall end his accursed rituals.
In my very eyes. This way. Suffer in death, witch.
Yep. Antisocial 780 at gmail.com or antisocialoriginal at gmail.com. The same fucking, yeah. The same thing as my fucking, the title of the thing there, but put gmail.com on it. Thunderhammer, that means I'm Thor. Mjolnir.
Resupplying.
Mjolnir? Isn't that what he calls his fucking hammer? Mjolnir? Not Stormbreaker. The first one.
Moving! Engaging thrusters!
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Oh, I don't have any heals.
Moving!
Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area.
Wait! It is slowing down.
Heretic sorcery.
No doubt. But it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
We're all going to church for the first time of my... Well, no, I've been to church.
Hold
Didn't
for
like
our
it.
signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
Cool. Hope to hear from you, Clay.
Repositioning.
Redeploying!
Okay, I must be doing something
Thalassa,
right.
Transmitting targeting signal now.
Your
Oh,
signal
fuck.
barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you war-tainted bastards, and die!
That's the only thing I don't like about this game. There's no real targeting. You're just kind of fucking button mashing and pointing in a direction.
The traitors fall from their bastion.
I spit in your Primarch's wretched eye! Fall before the might of true Astartes!
Your worthless life is dead.
primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Whatever is across that way is fucking me up hard.
Penetrate his armor. Enemy Terminator destroyed. Launch. Kalasa. I've lost their box signal.
Interference.
It could be. Come on, brother.
Listen.
I hear engines.
There.
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Ooh, fuck, this is a long
detecting
mission.
A massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. He must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else's.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Imura!
That's in the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure. Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the border.
Cool.
Munitions secured. Loading up.
I thought this is where I started. Nope, not that way. I did. I came down those stairs. Went right. Fuck, I'm stupid.
Restocking.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
And why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed.
You crave the touch of the Lord, do you not?
Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
We will not be disposed of so easily.
Ceramite cannot shield them from my range.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked.
Throne take them all.
Back to the wall.
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho!
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Chiron to Resilient. Enter Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating.
Special tactic.
More heretics.
We are on the right path.
Reloading weapon.
Munition secured. Very good.
That's embarrassing. Being killed by whatever the fuck.
ammunition secured. Heretic sorcerer. Need to reload. No victory for you here.
Restocking. That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeron.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos. If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Do. Wondering where to go.
That airlock leads into the mines.
Gather inside.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological location within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%.
That bored.
Barely a sign of life on this world. It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
I do got some Fruit Loops, though. Oh, what time is it? Oh, fuck, it's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta take a quick walk to see if I can run into Buddy. See if he can give me a joint or something. It's late now because I can't, there's no weed stores even open at 10.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%.